to install an Android head unit, which is also has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in this Hyundai Accord 2006. So we're going to remove this one, and then I'll show you all the connections which came with this head unit, how to do them, where to do a GPS antenna and other stuff. So almost all wiring done in this car. This is the GPS antenna in Hyundai Accord, so just pass it through here behind. Make sure it's not going to pinch by any plastic panel. This is the power cable for this Hyundai Accord. So yeah, just plug and play. In some cars, like other different models, this connector gonna be different, but at this side, this power cable, most of Android head units, they have the same power plug here. So you'll just connect to your car power connector and speaker connector as well. Sometimes they are two, sometimes they are only one connector. Now this Honda Accord here, it already have these two connectors for the AC air vent control. Some of models out there, they have only one plug, this one here. So if it has only one plug, then you're gonna use this T harness, this one here. So in this case, in this model, we are not going to use this cable. So you'll just plug this straight into the head unit, which the new one we are installing. And these are the USB cables. I'll run it through this glove box. So you can't put these any wrong connectors because they are all different. And this is our multimedia connector, got different media inputs and outputs if you are going to use external subwoofer, amplifier. And this is external microphone connector. If you want to use an external microphone, you can use this one here. So I'll just make the connections now, and we'll put it back. Actually, yeah, reverse camera. So this one has back wire reverse trigger. So you have to provide 12 volt on this wire when your car going to be in reverse. That's why we call it reverse trigger. If you are not going to provide that trigger here, the reverse won't work when you will be in reverse. So you make sure you provide that trigger on this wire here. This is the CAN bus connector. Actually, this will go back to head unit. Sorry about that noise. So all connectors in, this power connector here, this is our first one from this side. That's the camera connector, USB connector, and that's the CAN bus connector. So CAN bus connector is really important in most of European brands or American brands, and some of these especially model Honda Accord. And this small connector, don't forget to connect this one here. Sorry, it's a bit blurry here. Yep, this one here. And these two green connectors are connected. So once all this connected, you have our radio antenna in as well, GPS antenna as well. This multimedia cable is up to you if you are going to use it or not. If you are going to install other stuff, then you have to use it. Otherwise, you don't have to use this. So you can leave it outside, up to you, just to not create that much mess here. So these connectors, just don't force them. Make sure you are inserting in the right hole, and they can't go wrong. Just double check before you inserting these connectors there, and yeah, it should be all right. That's pretty easy to install. So it's fully installed now. As you can see, actually my right side door is open, but here is showing left side. And we'll see all these buttons if working. Yep, mode is changing as I pressing mode. So it's changing. AC on and off working. and the fan. So yep, these all buttons are working, which is good. So as you can see, in this car it's already picked up the CAN bus information, and we can change this in setting the left side and right side door things. So if I think probably it's in car setting, not here, so we'll go in car settings, other settings, I have to find out factory settings actually. In factory settings, 888 is the code. Sometimes it's 1617 is the code, so it could be different on your head unit. But what you have to do your CAN bus settings. So for example, in this car, in protocol settings, so see, it's already set to Honda Accord 7. So you have to find your car from these settings. Mostly these are the European cars like Volkswagen, Audi, and Holden, Ford. You have to make sure you set up your CAN bus. So make sure that will only make sure that your steering wheel control buttons will work as well. And if protocol debugging, so yeah, how to do. And if you come into protocol parameter settings, here you will see door information set. Sorry, this one here, door info. So switch around the door before the open. So I think the first setting you have to check in. And now we'll see if it resolve our issue. I haven't checked if the volume is working on this. So actually these are not working. I have to program this. I'll show you in a while. Let me see if my doors. I'll actually switch it on, then it will come up. Yep, see, it's fixed now. So showing right side door. Now we'll do the setting for steering wheel control button. So steering wheel, because it's not a CAN bus system on steering wheel, so I have to do it manually. So you have to find your steering wheel control button settings. That should be in settings, car settings, steering learn here. So if you please select a function button, volume up, and then we'll press and hold volume up here. Setup success. Volume down. Setup success. Next button. Previous. Okay, I have done something. Now, yep, and the mode button. Done. Now we'll check every button is working. So pressing mode, nothing happening. Volume is working. We'll see on radio. So only volume is working, so probably I have to, no, actually mode is working as well. So unless I have to save some stations here actually.
Photography is on display at the Redland Art Gallery in Cleveland.
Now see if, yep, it's switching between these channels. Perfect. Now I'll just make the camera connections. Everything is working fine. So yeah, you just make sure no wire pinch against this plastic panel, and other than it should be all right. Pretty easy to install these head units and can't be go anything wrong. So finally our reverse camera is done as well. So as you will go in reverse, camera works, should go dim with the headlights on, perfect, and all buttons is working. Awesome. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.